Wow.
Wow, this is some really deep stuff.
I don't know what just happened, but something happened inside of me. Something snapped, something.
I wasn't expecting that either.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. It's beautiful.
Monster is like really small, but it had to become that to stop me.
Because then the hurt child became present when you mentioned it.
And I didn't realize this until now.
There were things that I didn't remember until now.
Funny, I haven't seen that before.
And it feels like I'm the monster. I'm kind of seeing images of things, of a world where they can exist. This clarity brings all kinds of answers.
It's clear. She hugged me and then went back to her place, I guess, in my heart. Oh, it wants to come out. It wants to bippity boppity boop Cinderella me. She's melted into my chest. It's ooey gooey.
All week been finishing things, cleaning up more, started eating vegetables again last week. And it kind of just started happening. It's almost like I just finished going through a meditation session.
I feel light. When you hit that first joint, in the morning, and
I actually feel a lot more awake.
You want to say more about, I don't know, any of your concerns or hesitancies, or maybe about what you would like, just what sounds fun for you?
As far as what?
Oh, anything. Anything we do together. What sounds, what sounds fun for you? I don't know.
I don't know. I definitely enjoy. It's scary, but I enjoy being in the not practitioner scene.
Yeah.
I guess I still get anxious about the practitioner part, so it's probably not as enjoyable yet. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I'm just open to hearing anything, however you feel. Or if you have some other ideas about what would make it best for you.
No, I don't think so. I feel more relaxed now.
Yeah, I don't want you to have any pressure to think that you should be a practitioner for me or at all. I won't judge you or in any way.
Okay.
And I think that for my mental health, I probably should be talking to someone who in the IFS in an IFS way. I don't. Again, I'm reaching out to dozens of practitioners, and you're not the only person I work with as a peer who is interested in figuring it out, and so I don't think there's any. I don't think I'll be running up against a shortage of people to work with, so it's no pressure for you to do it.
Okay. No, I want to do it. I just I just got scared. I think, it's are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, the noise changed. Yeah, I think it was just like my dad's stuff, and projecting.
That response of yours to want it to be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about, sorry, I want to hear about that and your feeling, but just this morning I was thinking about, like, I really have these competing thoughts about just put it all out there and just, I'm recording a show a day. Like, I kind of need to just get it out. I can fix it later. And then I had this other part saying, well, why? Maybe I do want to make it really, really, like, what if I did just take the 3 best calls and really make those awesome? Like, what is the purpose of putting out a bunch? Just because I recorded them doesn't mean that it makes sense to put them all out. And so, I'm still like, I don't know that there's a right answer, and I don't know. So, just letting you know that I wrestle with that, and I think that either way, I'm doing a lot of it. So whether I publish a lot, or not is one question, but like, I'm not going to stop doing it. So I'll get those quote perfect calls either way. The question is, do I put everything out, or do I just put those out?
Yeah.
So again, that kind of takes the pressure off me, because it's like, it's okay. I'm gonna do another call tomorrow. I'm gonna do another call after that. My calendar's full. I can do a bad call.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. When it comes to work that we do, I do want to put the IFS like work first.
Yeah.
So, you don't have to give a fuck about my podcast. I mean, like, I know that you do, like, you care, and I care about your stuff, but if we met to do IFS, and I think that's the most valuable thing we can do together. So I'll just put that out there too. I don't have any expectations beyond that, and to me, that's the thing worth protecting.
Okay.
So I'd rather be able to do IFS with you than any other, have you as a partner in my podcast or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. I've been having a lot of like kind of falling sensations in my chest. Do you know what that feels like?
Falling?
Yeah.
Is it? I don't think I do know. Is it like falling backwards?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like the scary kind of. Right now it seems calm, but I've kind of been imagining in my head this like falling into a hole, and kind of like the fall that never ends, you know?
Wow. Yeah. And is that something you've felt before, or something new?
I've definitely felt it before. Yeah. I think I'm more aware of it now. Because I do have the tendency to just try to like stay busy and active and not really sit with that feeling.
Yeah, that sounds really uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think I've been confusing fear with sadness, because when I feel this, like the falling, it feels like fear, and the fear kind of makes me like want to cry, but like I'm so scared I want to cry, and so I think I've been thinking, oh, because I'm feeling like wanting to cry, that it's sadness, but I think it's really fear. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, who knows? I mean, and anything you feel is kind of can be beyond our ability to describe.
Yeah.
So that's why I like so much the like located in your body. Talk about the sensations, colors, and the being of it, because I think that's so much easier for us to identify than the kind of dictionary definitions.
Of emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you want to say more about the sensation, what it feels like, and where, and yeah, the qualities of it?
Yeah, it's like in the middle of my chest. And it kind of feels like if I were to run with it, I could like, and kind of not breathe deep, that I could just go into a panic attack.
Have you ever had a panic attack?
Yeah.
I haven't, but I've heard that it can feel like you're dying.
Yeah.
Is that like it can feel like an actual heart attack, like call the ambulance feeling?
Yeah, like I don't get it where I have the pain in my chest, like a heart attack, but the emotions feel so overwhelming that yeah, I don't, it doesn't feel like I'm literally dying. It's more like a just like falling on a roller coaster, like that first drop.
Yeah. Yep.
Which I think about a lot, because I think about how, you know, in a lot of different creative things I've done, they've talked about, you know, kind of fear in a way that it can be embraced. Like, that's where, if you follow the fear creatively, like, that's where the good stuff is. And I think about, you know, there's been times in my life where I've been able to embrace the fear, like even at amusement parks, you know, on roller coasters, you know, holding my hands up and just going, ah, and being terrified, but enjoying it. It was interesting because after 4 years ago, after I had that trauma and I just became, you know, really depressed and suicidal, and I actually went to an amusement park with my niece, and I experienced roller coasters like I hadn't, in such a weird way, where I actually felt like I was going to die, and it was so irrational. But I felt like if I didn't hold on really tight, that somehow I was going to fall out. And it was the same experience, but the same like physical world experience, but I was just, I wasn't raising my hands, embracing it. I was just completely terrified and just.
And that was after you had the experience of enjoying it and throwing your hands up, and then.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's interesting. Or would you like me to ask some IFS questions around that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's see. You've identified the feelings. You know when it comes up. How do you feel towards that part that gets your attention that way?
The part that is scared?
Yeah.
I feel compassion.
Can you see it as a part, or are you just sensing it?
I can see it.
Yeah. What do you see about it, and how close can you get to it?
I can get pretty close, within a couple feet. And it looks like a child, just kind of sitting down and hugging his knees with the head down.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we meet a child in our last conversation who was hiding behind like a dresser or some object?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is this child the same?
Let's see. Well, that one was hiding behind the dresser. It was like stuck. It wanted to have fun, I think, or have hope. Yeah, I think this is a different part.
Okay. Are there other parts of you that are hesitant about making contact with it or have any concerns about contacting it?
Let me see. No, I don't. I mean, I think there's maybe a part that's worried. That we can't help her, but that's it.
Yeah. I think that part might have come up last time. The concern, the hopelessness, the worry that that there's no reason to try.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You might let that part know that it's not crazy. The part that thinks there's no reason to try has a history of seeing things tried and not and things not healed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I would say do what you can to recognize that part has a valid concern, and we're not going to make any promises.
Okay.
But you have done some pretty amazing work that I've seen.
Thanks.
So yeah, I would just see if you can ask it to hold off on its judgment or that feeling of hopelessness in this conversation.
Okay.
See how it reacts to that.
It's okay.
Okay. Good. So what can you do to deepen your access to the scared part? Can you make it aware of your presence? Can you invite it to talk with you?
Okay. Yeah. She'll talk.
Great. So ask her what she wants you to know.
Okay. She just feels overwhelmed. I think she feels like the whole world is scary, and she just doesn't even want to look up and see it.
Okay. Just let her know she doesn't have to.
Okay.
And don't know, maybe just show her some sympathy or some solidarity. I mean, the world is scary.
Okay. She just doesn't think that she's strong enough to handle the world.
Yeah.
You know, she's like, people can be mean for no reason, and
Yeah.
you know, she can't be perfect.
Yeah. Ask her if she feels like you get that you understand that, the way that she feels.
Okay. Yeah. She's crying.
Okay. And how are you reacting?
I'm glad.
You feeling glad?
I'm glad she's feels safe enough to cry.
Yeah. And how are you interacting with her when she's crying?
I have put my arms around her.
Yeah. when it feels right, this might be a message you want to send her. That she doesn't have to do anything. She doesn't have to take on the world, and that you can you can face the world, and you can make it as safe as possible so that she can relax, because it's not her job to fight every battle.
Okay.
Show her how old you are.
Okay. She likes that, but she's a little leery of trusting it.
Okay, that makes sense. She's been dealing with a lot for a long time, and she's been maybe stuck in a time when she had to do a lot of work, and a lot of looking out.
Yeah.
Ask her if there's something that she thinks that you'll miss. Like, it's kind of like the question, does she feel like you get it? Is there something what is it that she's worried about, that she thinks maybe you won't handle or can't handle?
Okay. I think she's worried sometimes when I'm like in the moment, I freeze.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't have a lot of confrontations, but when they come up, like a lot of times I will freeze and kind of go into like fawning and people pleasing, and yeah, I guess she's worried about that. That I'll let someone hurt me because I'm, in that state.
Yeah. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So let her know that you get that, and thank her for reminding you that that's something to look out for.
Okay.
I might suggest that could be another part, a part that you can work with still, maybe a part that you haven't worked with. So it's just a theory I have, that if that's a part you could work with that causes you to do that we know how to work with parts, so
Yeah.
we can get to that.
Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah, so just make sure she knows all that work that you're doing now, and how seriously you're taking your parts work, and how many you've met, and how excited you are to get that harmony between them all.
Okay.
Ask if she would like to be somewhere else. If you could unburden her, if you could solve that problem, where else she might like to be, or if she's ready to go somewhere else, or be another way.
Okay. She wants to be carefree and play and raise her hands on the roller coaster.
Yeah. So let her know that you can take her to those places, and you can be on the lookout while she has that play and that freedom, and then if she's ready to just go ahead and kind of do that with her.
Do what? Just tell her?
To even just go to those places, to just let her come out if she's ready, and
Yeah, she likes that.
yeah, I think just that message that she doesn't have to go back and do that, and that it is something that you can be on alert for her. I think that's really important to make sure she gets that. You might also ask if there's a place where she's carrying her burdens, and if she wants to get them out somehow. You know, last time you built a fire and had some parts, tossing some burdens in there. Just see if there's anything that she needs to let go of and where it might be in her body.
I think she wants to scream.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, maybe just let her scream it all out. And when she's done that, yeah, just you know, that next step of inviting her to go wherever she wants to go, to be safe and to be herself.
Okay.
That's so interesting. I was just going to say, I mean, it was coming out of my mouth. I was going to say to check if any other parts wanted to scream along with her. And then I thought about your guard dog part. And I thought about how when you scream or when you make certain noises, the dogs start barking. I mean, I was just thinking that.
That's so funny. Sorry. Frida. She sees a delivery person, so she's freaking out. Okay.
And how about the part that thinks that thought it was hopeless? How's that part doing? Can you invite that part in to see the work you've done?
Okay. Yeah, she's like, well, I'm impressed, but we'll see.
Yeah, ask her if she has anything she wants to scream about, and let her do that.
Okay. Okay, she did. She feels better.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You know, we all have a lot of parts, right? And who knows how many times in your life you faced a difficult situation and you had a part that gets exiled or gets whatever triggered, activated, you know.
Yeah.
But I notice as you work with more parts, you know, it's not like you're working with the same part over and over and over. You know, it seems like every time we talk, it's a different part.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, it seems like that has to mean progress. Progress, or we're both just crazy, I don't know.
Yeah, I think progress. I'm definitely crazy, but I say that in a good way.
Yeah. Feeling good crazy. Okay. So were you able to get this part somewhere safe and relaxing?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe ask her if there's anything, or what does she need from you in the future?
Okay. If she wants me to just, do what I said about being the one to, take care of situations and her not having to do it. And I think she also wants to go to the beach, get in the water.
How's your checking in practice lately?
Not great. kind of like, I guess I'm not really setting time aside for it. Like I'll kind of check in and go, hey, there's those parts, but then not really like checking in, just kind of like looking real quick and then moving on.
Or sometimes that's all they need. It's just a acknowledgement.
Yeah.
I find the younger and scareder ones need a little more, but the busy managers sometimes just can't be bothered.
Yeah.
Or do you have a way that you'd like to bring this to a close, or does it feel complete to you? Or
yeah, it feels complete.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing all that, and thanks for the stuff you talked about before all this, about how you're feeling about the podcast and everything. I really appreciate you letting me know all that and talking with me about it.
Yeah, thanks for being understanding.
Yeah.
So I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Do you want to help bring more self-energy to the world? If you'd like to participate in calls or help out with this project in any way, I'd love to hear your ideas. Join the Discord server or contact me at james@liveifs.com. A huge thanks to our audio engineer, Zikri, for your care and diligence in editing the calls. To every caller for your courage in sharing some of your parts. And to anyone out there getting to know their internal system, keep going. Who knows? That might be the most selfless, helpful thing you can do for others, and you're the only one who can do it. If you'd like to see us reach the largest audience, we must please the almighty suggestion algorithms at iTunes and YouTube. And they don't care about the power of IFS. They're looking for likes and shares and comments, and the sooner the better. Follow the links in the show notes right here in your podcast player to make your wishes known. And now, a minute of meditation. Or if you prefer, pull over. You can do it in 60 seconds. Just click one of those links. They're right there, and give us a like or a 5-star rating. It would really help. If you think this project is helping people, you're helping people by sharing it. Thank you.